playing hide and seek.
Yugi and the others are searching for Mokuba long after they already came to the conclusion that Chemo had kidnapped him and taken him back to Pegasus' castle. But at the start of this episode, they reject that and assume he's playing hide and seek. Not a good start.
Hands off, those are mine.
I was about to send the gang for not noticing that Tristan's voice suddenly sounds entirely different, but then remember that nobody ever noticed a thing when the Pharaoh possesses Yugi's body. It's still weird though. Also, one would think that this means Tristan is starting to play duel monsters himself and begin a character development with him becoming a major duelist in the future. But nope, this is as far as it goes.
My lava battle guard has never let me down.
Tristan hints that he has dueled in the past with a lava battle guard not letting him down. Obviously, he could be messing with Joey, but that's still an interesting question to think about. Where are these Tristan duels?
But I was ranked 4th in my district finals!
Considering the voice of Mai's opponent is not even a main character, it's safe to say that he sucks at duel monsters, because established characters are the only ones allowed to win card games here.
I've got to get even with that grinning gutter.
Mai wants to get even with Joey Wheeler, but instead of challenging him for a rematch, she chooses to have Rex Raptor do her dirty work, and considering Rex easily accepts this offer, he might still be blinded with the power of boners.
It's me, Rex Raptor, the Dino Duelist!
We somehow needed a full-on introduction as if we didn't already know who Rex Raptor was, especially after it was made into such a big deal the last few episodes.
And I'll have you know that I've already won 5 star chips!
Correction on that one sin, only established characters who will have some sort of redemption arc are allowed to win card games here. Instead, this show makes Rex Raptor seem like one of the worst duelists of all time, as he doesn't once win a single duel aside from off-screen.
After all the crazy duelists, it's nice to see some normal kids for a change.
The only crazy duelist we've seen during this tournament was Ghost Kaiba. The rest were merely competitors relating to the strength of their monster types. So, was Rex just waiting behind a tree just to make this dramatic entrance? Because if so, mission failed. That was nowhere near a dramatic entrance. I guess dueling isn't the only thing Rex is bad at.
Yugi does any of his backseat dueling? Then Joey is disqualified.
That is not how duels work over here. We're playing by Duelist Kingdom rules, which means only those rules can be approved. Joey could easily declare himself still in the game even if Yugi gives him coaching tips. It's a good way to allow Joey to come out of his shell, but it's still not up to the competitors to make the rules here.
But little Joey won't be coming out to duel today.
Tristan is easily one of the most unlikable characters throughout this series. Even when Joey's being pestered and taunted by others, Tristan doesn't stand up for his friend in any way. Why is he part of this friendship bond again?
Oh, hey, what'd you shove me for?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe because you were being a straight-up douchebag by calling Joey a little kid and scheduling playdates in front of a taunting Mai.
Friends look out for each other.
Tell that to Tristan.
Chance to help your sister.
Damn it, Tristan! You just activated and repeated the flashbacks we keep seeing every episode. First you're a dick to Joey, and now to me? What did I ever do to you? Oh, that's right.
It's Dino feeding time!
Again with the dueling arenas and their secret passwords that make them rise up out of the ground? Was Dino feeding time the password to activate that one? The only reason Rex would react the way he does here is if Joey really did set himself on fire, revealing that he is the Human Torch in disguise. Someone called the Fantastic Four. We found Johnny Storm.
I gotta go see about something.
Yugi keeps it a secret that he's going after Tristan to try and talk some sense into him. Why is that so secretive?
Because even 3-year-olds know better than to defend on their first move.
It's better than placing Baby Dragon in attack mode on the first move, causing Joey to lose life points. Not to mention, the majority of all duels start with placing monsters in defense mode, so what is Rex rambling about?
Tough luck for your pussycat.
If the two-headed King Rex gets a field power bonus, why did it wait until Rex's second turn before it actually powered up? It should have done that automatically once it was played on the field.
You're the appetizer. I want to get on to the main course.
Me being there and you being there are two totally different things.
Yeah, one of them is not a complete asshole. Take a wild guess which one of you falls into that category.
Time Wizard.
Joey places the Time Wizard into the Magic Trap card section of his board in face-down attack mode, and if that wasn't a bad enough move, he also declares what his card is. When you place a card face down, you're supposed to keep it to yourself in order to keep your opponent guessing. Here it seems like Joey doesn't give a damn anymore.
Fine. Go.
Later seasons correct the mistake by giving the Flame Swordsman the color of a monster effect card. I still wonder why the first season thought it'd be a cool idea to make Flame Swordsman be a fusion monster, and we never know what two monsters fuse to create him, since Joey can just play him immediately as is.
The dinosaur cards are especially vulnerable to fire.
Good to know, Mai. Let's make sure that will never become a problem in future episodes that involve fire monsters against dinosaurs.
Beating the dinos. Hope you're not too sore about it.
Screw you. I activate my Pun Chaos Trap card. It raises the sin counter by 5 points. I'll place another card face down and end my turn. Montage of turn after turn, otherwise this would be the first duel to last 3 entire episodes, and this early into the series, we cannot have that yet.
That's a both.
Yugi? Was that you? This must have been during the days where Yugi was being picked on by Joey and Tristan. Maybe he hired this group of thugs to beat them down before eventually deciding to side with them. Plot twist.
Tristan's always been looking out for me.
Well, that still doesn't excuse Tristan being an asshole instead of standing up for you when Mai was taunting the living hell out of you.
You gonna take that car of mine for a test drive or what?
How does Tristan know that Joey drew the lava battle guard? Is there a secret 8th millennium item that Tristan possesses? This is an example of a great cliffhanger, as the episode ends with a silhouette of the Red Eyes Black Dragon making its debut in the series. Gotta love that.
My grandpa told me about this. Its powers are said to rival Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Well, your grandpa must have been talking about a different card entirely, because the Red Eyes Black Dragon's power is nowhere near enough to rival the Blue Eyes White Dragon. Matter of fact, it would easily be destroyed by your very own Dark Magician. The only thing that rivals the Blue Eyes is the similar name. Nice of Rex to power up his Red Eyes Black Dragon, however this is more awkward than you think. Red Eyes gains Metal Claws, but uses its Inferno Fire Blast instead. What was the point of getting Metal Claws if they weren't going to be used in the attack?
Those who defend together are destroyed together.
That's still not a legal move, as only one monster can be destroyed per turn, and nothing on the Red Eyes stated that all monsters on the opponent's side of the field gets destroyed at once.
But I'm barred from giving advice in this duel.
Yugi is barred from giving Joey advice in this duel per Mai's condition, but nothing is stopping him from telling Taya what Joey could do. So long as he doesn't directly tell Joey what to do, he is technically not breaking the rules, even if Joey overhears him. Obviously, Yugi will respect Joey's acceptance of the conditions, but it's still a loophole.
Hey, are you gonna nab me the victory you promised?
Hey! It's Joey's turn, you stupid bit! Respectfully, it is not Rex's turn, so your outburst of anger toward him is uncalled for at the present time.
My Time Wizard spin arrow lands on a time warp.
Or you could just use the effect of your Time Wizard right now like you did against Mai. Nothing stopped you then, what's stopping you now? Obviously that was for dramatic effect, but the arrows technically stopped on a skull, which means Rex wins the duel as a result. The arrow moving again is cheating.
Now we're even for when you push me.
I highly doubt that, considering you caused Joey to shove you earlier by taunting him and calling him a child.
Let's set up camp.
With what? You guys don't have anything except that wilderness book Tristan possesses. This moment remains unanswered today. Was that supposed to be Panic? The Red Eyes Black Dragon? Bakura? Whatever the case, it is never mentioned again, and nobody hints at having flashing red eyes in future episodes during the time of Duelist Kingdom.
If I don't get some food in me, I'm gonna be turning into a ghost.
Why don't you try finding Mako Tsunami again, unless he lost the remainder of his star chips by now?
Wild mushrooms are poisonous.
Let him eat it.
4Kid censors anything relating to violence and death, but keeps in Mai heavily encouraging Joey to get poisoned and die.
Candy bars? Dibs on the candy bars.
Dicks. Nobody's questioning how there's a makeshift shower in the middle of the forest, but not accommodations like restaurants and camping sites. Unless Mai set it up herself, which I highly doubt given she only has a small knapsack with her since the literal boat to Duelist Kingdom. Also, Mai turning babyface this quickly just feels suspicious if you ask me. She was a heel literally 5 minutes ago, and now she's helping out the heroes because... reasons.
Now keep cooking. You're tough, Mai.
Taya was criticizing Mai for being tough in practically all her appearances, but only approves it because she's being her shower guardian. This makeshift shower has 2 entrances, and if the second one is to get out to commence drying with towels, this positioning is useless, because it's blocked by all these bushes. Cooking potato chips while still in the freaking bag. Kidnapping for card games. What the hell has Bakura been doing this entire day since Taya saw him in the morning? If his goal was to obtain the Millennium items, how has he not used the Millennium Ring to call forth the Shadow Realm and get past Pegasus's guards into the castle?
Which card would you want to be, Joey? This one.
This is done to set up the next episode where everyone is transforming into duel monsters, but what would have happened had Joey selected the Time Wizard or the Red Eyes Black Dragon as his favorite card in his deck?
The Cyber Commander.
Tristan compares the Flame Swordsman to the Cyber Commander and actually expects that to win the debate.
Okay.
Taya has a deck too? First Tristan has a deck and now Taya has one? Why haven't they tried to take dueling gauntlets and compete in this tournament also?
It'll be nice to have a duel with no strings attached.
Not to the writers though. That would be a boring episode with no stakes on the line in duel monsters. There's always gotta be something on the line. Where did these guys get dueling mats? Were they stashed in someone's pocket, or did Bakura have them in his possession the entire time?
No, it can't be.
We all love the transformation sequences, but this was by far one of the best because it reminded us all that the Pharaoh's soul is still here after everyone else was locked away in the deck, and because the Thief King was reunited with the Pharaoh he seeks to annihilate.